Hey there, everybody. Daver here. Welcome to the show. And don't you forget to drop that like button, power bomb that subscribe button, and leave a little comment. We want to know what you're thinking. What do you think of Dynamite? Were you so excited you can't hardly hide it?
What
Whoa!
what happened to new metal?
Oh, I just love it because if you're on the Twitterverse again, the debate has been: was it rock or is hip hop more for wrestling? Tony Khan says, "Nah, the Pointer Sisters, baby." I legit thought something was wrong with my Dynamite when I started watching it this morning. I was like, "Wait, what? What? Like, is Twitter open? Is YouTube open? What? Oh no, that's the song they chose for the wrestling product for the sickos."
You gotta be real sick.
Like the Pointer Sisters, brother.
It's like he's like, oh crap! I spent all the music money on Final Countdown last year. What can we get real cheap?
Man,
Yeah.
I thought they hit the wrong button. I was like, what is happening right now? They're showing like a violent intro with like people getting pummeled and all the vicious stars in the intro and dun, 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 dun. I'm like, what is going on right now?
Well, one thing that I kind of thought was weird is there was a lot of celebrities and like celebrities that haven't really done anything in AEW for a while. Like Mike Tyson was in there, Shaq was in there,
And
Snoop
Snoop?
Dogg was in there. And like, when's the last? Like, I'm not saying they can't come back and it'd be cool if they had like secret plans coming, but like, when's the last time any of them had something to do? The one time Shaq was in was when Cody was around,
Yeah,
right? But then Big Boom AJ and Big Justice were in there, so it's okay in the end.
Evened out.
yeah. Jason Mewes and Kevin Smith, were they in the intro?
Oh, if only that, then it would have been a real wrestling intro.
You were on the very first episode of Dynamite, which I started watching a little bit of on Max. All their 2019 Dynamites are on there. All their 2019 pay-per-views are on there.
Nice.
Pretty
Hell yeah, that's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, that should be a retro view at some point. Start watching some of these cool Dynamites, maybe a cool match or two from them.
Maybe
I did.
I was gonna say because I can't remember what super epic match I had for my retro view. Maybe we'd just say whenever we're done doing Collision, we do the first Dynamite and we see how that goes, and then we'll see about
Nice.
doing them all in order.
Yeah, maybe that. Yeah. I did watch on Max. It was other than the weird feeling I got from the intro, it was pretty good. There was no lagging, there was no skipping. I almost feel like not watching picture in picture and having actual ads makes the time go by quicker because it doesn't feel like all wrestling for the whole thing. It breaks it up enough in my brain to make it go quicker.
Interesting, because I've always watched the trailer part, so I kind of just I always have to watch the picture in picture. Like I say, that's a bad thing, but I get that it can feel like a so much longer, but with the breaks, it makes it go way quicker.
No picture in picture on Max. Yeah, it looked good. The picture was clear. I did want to talk about World's End. I felt the first like three matches, maybe four, the venue was so smoky. Did you guys notice that? Like just like a smoky, foggy, like I don't know. It felt really weird to me.
Yeah, actually, I remember that. Yeah,
Like the
the
pyro, like
leftovers from the pyro.
put off too much smoke or something. It just was like not clear. But this looked good. It looked good on Max. I like the lighting. I didn't notice any audio issues, which I'm used to. Um, yeah, overall, it was a pretty cool experience, aside from the intro.
I like how they're lighting the crowds. It makes them like look a lot better, even if it is a smaller venue. You kind of like get away with it more easily if you show them off
Yeah.
so prominently. Like, oh, we got. It seems like you're they're like demanding, we have 3,000 passionate fans. We're going to tear this place down. When you light them up, it's like you're proud of your fans. So
Yeah.
I like seeing it.
Yeah, no, that's the cool thing is moving if you start booking smaller venues on a regular basis. 3,000 people in a 4,000 seat arena looks a lot better than 3,000 people in a 10,000 seat arena.
Yeah. I'm glad we're finally past where it's like, oh God, it's a collision and 1,000 people went there and it's a 20,000 person arena.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, that was rough during that stretch of time. But yeah, overall, I enjoyed the episode. Um, Not gonna lie, I did not enjoy the women's match. Had a lot of high hopes for Jamie Hayter and Julia Hart, but
Yeah,
it did not deliver
man.
for me.
When Hater before Hater got hurt, man, she was easily my top on my top 3 list of the women in AEW. Now it's like she just feels normalized now.
Yeah, I don't really know what's up with that, unfortunately, because I mean I wasn't watching beforehand, but hopefully this is kind of like Monet, where I kind of think like she wasn't fully over her injury, because remember she was still injured as of like
Yeah,
Dynasty. So she was still injured in April to where she couldn't compete. So maybe she was just shaking off the cobwebs, and that can take, one match, or it can take 6 matches or 20 matches. And maybe we're still in the throes of that with Jamie Hayter. But, I these people, they injure their leg and get a little scared jumping off the top rope. I don't really blame them, because I've dislocated my shoulder and I was like, oh, I can't lift anything ever again. It's because I'm just gonna pull it right back out. And I know that's not how it works, but I completely get it for these wrestlers. So hopefully they can, even Julia too, shake off the cobwebs after a little bit. I didn't think it was horrible, but it was definitely pretty slow.